What up, guys? TeamxEggS here, bringing you What's Crackin' 79. Today we are here with...
Kuda. Hooray! Don't interrupt me.
Whoa. And me, Sweetlock, don't forget me.
Your intro just getting me so hot and heavy, God. Ooh, just couldn't
Breathing hard, dog.
contain it. It's like I just ran a lap or something.
I know, I'm all energized now.
I don't
Are
mean
you
to
not?
take that much out of you, but you know.
You blew me away.
Dang, you put that much into me.
And last but not least, Prankster, welcome back to another What's Crackin', our weekly podcast. That's not going to be so weekly. We'll talk about that later.
Bruh, it's as weekly as the drop pod.
Oh my god, you love bringing that up.
I did.
We can talk about the
You
penny
can't put
thing
it on
later.
the main page of Awesomenauts and say it's
I
weekly, and then it's not weekly.
Feel like you're just a little hurt that you weren't invited as special guest.
I wouldn't show up if I was invited.
Well, you probably wouldn't
They're
have
all
to
up
show
on
up.
Ron's dick.
A lot of
You wish you were on Ronimo's dick, bro.
the hosts of the show don't even really show up. There's supposed to be 4 hosts. There's usually like 2 or 3, or there's never all 4. I think it's pretty funny. But last week we forgot to talk about our Hollywood guest, our true celebrity guest. This week we managed to snag a pretty good one. Sakuda, introduction, please, because I know he's
Okay, so I worked really hard on this, bro, because we wanted to talk about the Ukrainian, incident, and we wanted some political, insight from one of the masterful, guys in diplomacy. So we invited former President George W. Bush, but just like on his way to New Orleans after Katrina, he missed his plane, and he was unable to make it to our undisclosed location where we film What's Crackin'. So,
Yeah, all across the world. We're like anonymous.
Sadly, he wasn't able to make it. We'll try and get another guest on the next one, but I don't know what it is. Like, they have like all these agents and shit, and they're supposed to like schedule all this shit, and then they never make it. And it's like, why do you have an agent anyways? So,
Fire him, please.
my theory is they say yes to everything, but then they realize who we are, and they're just like, whoa. I'm not ready for that gotcha journalism. I'm getting the hell out of there.
It's true. Do you think Kanye was right? Does Bush not like black people?
I think Kanye is wrong about a lot of things, but that might be one of the ones.
Right, he's
the
genius.
voice of a generation.
Yeah.
That wears a skirt and tight pants.
Whatever.
I don't know,
He named his kid like Northwest or some stupid shit like that. He needs to burn.
I think he's trying too hard with the I'm a visionary type thing, and not like if you're a visionary or whatever he wants to refer to himself as, you don't come out and say I'm the fucking visionary, blah 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 blah. You just let it happen.
You just do it and let people call you that.
Other people have to call you. Yep. Yeah.
You can't claim that title and then just keep claiming it and bragging about it.
And then have a kid named Northwest.
God, poor kid.
He's successful, so I guess he's doing something right.
No. He sold his soul.
But speaking of things that are successful, and this is actually going to be our first topic that I find pretty interesting. So I believe it was a couple months ago, Colorado was actually the first state in America to legalize weed, right?
Oh yeah, Georgia.
Woo! I don't know.
No, what they've actually said is like that Colorado is $2 million richer from this marijuana tax just for the month of January.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
do you think after seeing how much money they've made, other states or legislation or whoever has to pass whatever, will see this as a benefit of legalizing marijuana and taxing it?
Of course it will. Why wouldn't it be? It's such a great benefit. And plus, you can't send drug dealers who sell marijuana to jail, so therefore that's not someone you have to feed every single day.
Still send drug dealers to jail. The people that want to be sent to jail are the recreational users. Like, if you're still getting like 100 pounds of weed from Mexico, then
In a garbage
I'm pretty
bag?
sure.
Yes, but I'm talking about
sure
the drug
going to
dealer
jail.
on the corner who only sells weed. He's not going to jail.
He might. I don't think they've decriminalized.
I
They've
think it's
They haven't
decriminalized.
decriminalized it. You have to get your license and all, but I don't think. I think they may. reduce the time that goes along with it now that it's legal.
You know what I'd like to see?
I
Lemonade
don't know.
stands with kids, but instead of lemonade, they do like joints.
Dude, did you see the article? The girl was selling Girl Scout cookies outside of the marijuana place and sold out within an hour.
I saw that, yeah.
God,
Sold
dude,
every single
Munchies.
cookies. They resupplied her with more cookies. Sold them in the next hour.
That sounds awesome.
So all
But-
these stoners are gonna get diabetes.
Yeah. And I believe now
Girl
Georgia
Scouts.
has legalized marijuana, right?
I don't know, dude.
Is
I live in Japan. We will never legalize marijuana here.
recreational weed
Do you
legal
think
in-
marijuana should be legal, or do you consider it a drug?
It is a drug. It should be legal.
It's a drug and it should be legal. Interesting. Explain.
It is less dangerous than alcohol, and alcohol is a legal drug. So why can't marijuana be legal?
Yes.
I think that's a bad analogy. Like,
No, it is
hey,
perfect.
we have
dude.
all this other shit that's legal and is bad for you and you probably shouldn't do. So let's just add another to the list. Like,
It's just like every other drug, moderation.
It's like anything, moderation. Just
Yeah,
like,
but I'm
it doesn't
saying
have to
especially
be
with drugs.
But
It's less addictive than alcohol, and it's less dangerous than alcohol.
arguably, yeah.
Alcohol
agree.
delays your reaction time a lot more than it does with marijuana.
I seriously think people should probably not toke up and drive, but
Yes, that will definitely be illegal because that is still DUI.
yeah.
yes. So, and yeah, I see the benefits of it outweighing the negativity of the whole shebang, because when they do decriminalize it, I don't think drug dealers are getting off, but recreational users, people that don't have any criminal intent.
Yeah, the guy will go to the jail because he doesn't have the license to sell it.
Should people be able to smoke it like a cigarette? Like, I'm gonna just light up a
They'll
joint
have a
while
smoking
waiting for the
section
bus.
and they'll have. You're not allowed to. You won't be able to smoke it if it says no smoking, but they'll have a smoker section probably for it.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be like alcohol, where there's no public, or
Yeah,
no open
public
containers in
intoxication.
public. Yeah, and cigarettes have kind of moved to that too, where it's getting harder to smoke cigarettes in public.
Except
just
if you have
because-
an e-cig.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing an e-cig of weed, right? Yeah, so.
They do.
Kinda high.
They have little e-cig things with weed
Oh,
that you can
well,
put weed in it.
I still feel like it would be frowned upon. But yeah, I don't know.
You think weed's overrated? Like
I
it
don't
seems
know.
like the cool thing is like to smoke weed,
Be a stoner.
and like people do it to be cool. Kind of like what
Maybe-
smoking and drinking used to be. Well,
Maybe in the 90s.
you don't think that weed that still
It's
applies
still
to today?
cool to be a pothead.
No,
To
I
smoke
don't
weed
think
on the
so.
weekends is still considered cool.
I
Trust
don't
me,
know.
I'm in high school. It's considered cool.
Well, you shouldn't be smoking in high school anyway, so.
I'm not. And
That's just
bad thing to smoke
anything
in
you're
high school.
not supposed to do at an age, then you do it.
It's
that
considered
gives you
cool.
an aura of coolness, but for the grown-up adult world, it matters. Yeah, it's not really. Oh God.
Interesting. And do you think weed will soon be widely accepted?
Yes.
Like gay marriage, it's probably getting there. Yeah.
Like gay marriage, I love
It will beat gay marriage to the nationally acceptance.
and that's
I
a
don't know,
sad
man.
fact.
What
That's
I know is
probably
like, what does that kind of say about gay marriage? Like the whole
drugs are seen as more
Put it
positive.
this way:
or okay.
marijuana is legal in the South already, in one of the southern states. Gay marriage? I don't think it is. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
The way the world works is marijuana can make you money, gay marriage not so much.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't make you
As
money.
soon as they can learn how
They
to
get more
profit
money
from
back on
it,
taxes, so yeah, the government's not gonna be for that.
Yeah, kind of, but so that's the only reason I could see weed beating it out. There's more intrinsic benefits than
The government makes so much money off taxes, dude. It's like a
Yeah.
21%
how
tax.
the government makes all their money.
On the weed,
Yeah.
it says here that $14 million worth of recreational weed was sold in January. Taxes on the gross sales reached 2.01 million.
Something like that, yeah.
What is the tax percent?
They need to factor in how much money they're saving off of reduced law enforcement, reduced prison sentences, reduced, having to take care of, all the shit that is incorporated with the war on drugs, basically. And, yeah, there's just so much money to be saved and made and put towards better things that, actually need the money.
Do you think we'll see any other drugs legalized? Maybe cocaine,
Uh,
heroin.
Probably not for a long while.
Long
Yeah.
time.
I don't think this is a slippery slope. Like, if America's like, okay, weed's okay, I don't think heroin's gonna be next. Okay, like.
No,
I don't know.
because
Maybe someone's a fan of Breaking Bad. And
I think it's kind of stupid, but marijuana is classified up there with cocaine and LSD on the federal thing, which is retarded.
Yeah, it's like a class 1 or some shit like that.
Yeah, class 1.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. And unless they can find some medical use for cocaine,
Yeah. Oh, if you get shot, you can put it on there and it will clog it
But
up.
there are other completely legitimate things.
I'm just saying that's like the one use I know. And
you gotta
there is
make it so it's got to be the only thing that does that.
Yeah, in Colorado, there's a 15% excise tax and a 10% special sales tax on marijuana. So that's 25%.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's good.
So if you spend $100, you'll spend $120. Dang, that's crazy.
I wonder how it works. Do they buy joints or do they buy bags of weed? Or
You can buy both, son. You can buy it pre-rolled, which is more expensive, or you can just buy it the kind of thing you want.
I think even
They sell
if it
more
was,
too.
even if it was legal, I wouldn't try it. Like,
You wouldn't try it?
Wouldn't try it, bro.
I don't have an interest.
Try everything once, dog.
No, try it twice. 'Cause you
Okay.
might not like the
Can I
first time.
shoot you in the head so you can try it? It
You
might
know
hurt.
what that freaking means.
Might
Shoot
fucking
somebody
hurt.
else in the head, bro. Shoot somebody else in the head first.
Yeah, you try it on someone else before you try it on me.
Alright, Kuda, can I shoot you in the head?
No, dude.
Try everything once?
No, you gotta
Not
try it
everything.
twice. You gotta try everything twice.
Try everything once, do everything you like twice or more.
Oh, try it twice, because you might not like it the first time, okay? But the second time, it might be okay. So,
No.
because I used to be try everything once, but then I felt like I was missing out on huge opportunities to try everything twice.
Just try anything you're remotely interested in once.
Plus,
Or twice if you're Kuda.
say you want to go snowboarding, you suck the first time, something bad happens, it fucks you up, you never try again. But if you try the second time and it goes just spectacularly well, then you might fall in love with snowboarding.
See, I'd be down to I went snowboarding once. It didn't turn out well for my mom, but I'd be down to do it again.
Gotta try it twice.
I mean,
even
The
if it's
real
bad
question is she willing to try it again?
Yeah. I think she said she's not gonna ski, but she'll go on the tubes. Because, like when she went skiing, she tore her ACL and all those other CLs in her knee. So, yeah.
MCL, PCL.
That is a legitimate reason not to do it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So
good.
now she can't take her heel and like pull it all the way close to her still. Even after like all the rehabilitation and all that stuff, she still can't do it.
That's
The real question, was it worth it?
I bet you'd say no.
God. All my condolences for your mom's torn ACL.
Must have hurt like a bitch. Cause what?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the muscle ripping off the bone, right?
It's it's the muscle. It rips in the center. Yeah. And those medical dudes, they're quick down that mountain, dude. I couldn't keep up with the guy. I don't know how he was going so quick, but he was.
They have one of those dogs with the barrels tied to his neck filled with like whiskey or whatever.
It was just a guy on a ski with a sleigh on the back of him. And
The
they picked
sleigh.
her up,
And he dragged your mom?
and he put her in the sleigh and just dragged her down the mountain.
What?
Dude, he was
That's
so
awful.
quick. Like, I was lowest to the ground as I could on my snowboard. He was still outgoing me. And he didn't even have the things on the side. He wasn't even using those. He was just like, she said a few times she like popped up and just hovered for a little bit. He was going so fast. When he would hit like jumps and stuff. Not like jumps, but like little pops of snow.
Oh yeah.
He's doing tricks with her.
Okay, Mrs. Sweetluck, we're about to hit a big jump. Hold on tight. Woo!
Oh, this is my favorite jump. Hold on.
Yeah.
Next, are you guys interested in Google Glass?
No.
Yes. I'm
You
interested in the social implications because apparently everybody who wears Google Glass
It's a
makes the
glassel.
people around them uncomfortable. It's like all get out. So
Like you said, you're not interested in Google Glass.
No, because you look like a glassel.
Well, I might have something that might interest you.
Mm.
If you have Google Glass, you can download an app where if you go to the movies and look at a movie poster, it will play the trailer right in front of your eyes.
yeah, you shouldn't wear them to movie theaters because this guy he
It's
basically
copyright.
got well that and they thought he was camming the movies
Yeah,
and
so I was
so
saying. I think you
pulled
were
him out
recording it.
They pulled him out of the theater. They took him into a room. They held him there for 4 hours questioning him. And all he was trying to get him to plug in the Google Glass to show them, hey, there's no movie on here. Let alone you can only record a half-hour video on Google Glass. And they held him for forever, trying to get him to confess to doing all this shit that he wasn't doing, dude. And they finally hooked it up to a PC and oh look, there's just some family photos. Okay, you can go. Here's 2 free movie passes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's horseshit, dude.
When I read
It's
that, I was... Finish your thought?
No, it's fine. It was just Homeland Security that like oversees that now, and they were just all up in his asshole, dude, about this shit.
Yeah, if they think you're freaking pirating a movie, that's a federal crime.
That's stupid.
When I read the article, it's like, who goes to a movie theater without knowing what they want to watch? Like, who just goes to a movie theater and
No, when you
I
go to
want
the
to watch
movie
that.
theater, think about how many posters you see on the inside of "Coming Soon" or whatever.
That's what the fucking the pre-credits are for. Or
But it doesn't show everything on the inside because there's so much stuff on the inside. You can't put it all in that little bit of time at the beginning of the thing.
I don't know. I haven't seen too many movie posters like, wow, that looks cool, or pop my interest. So.
I'm like, oh, that's the movie that's coming out. When's the date? All right.
Yeah, I'll Google it later. Like, I don't gotta
Yeah.
Google it now.
I don't need to watch the trailer.
Yeah.
We need instant access, bro.
Yeah. The microwave generation.
The microwave generation?
Is
When
that
did
what
you
you're
hear
calling
that?
us? I was like, when did that become a thing?
It's I've heard it a lot actually. It's people, if they can't have it now, then they move on to the next thing. Like,
Kind of like
you
my
can
mom.
only hold their attention for so long or whatever.
Yeah, sounds like my mother.
And last but not least, just for random interesting things, I stumbled upon this article called "The 9 Most Baffling Gaming Accessories Ever Made." And before, I don't know, we could kind of go through the list maybe. What are your most baffling game accessories that you ever seen, maybe purchased?
Isn't there a treadmill that goes with the Oculus Rift? That'd probably be the biggest accessory I can think of, or maybe the car simulator thing where you can sit in it and shifts around and all that. That'd be my guess.
Oh. I got this thing for the regular NES. It was supposed to be a virtual reality
Helmet.
input device. No, you didn't put a helmet on. It was think of a laptop. It folded open and it had sensors on the 4 corners of the screen, and it had a bottom screen. And you're supposed to be able to control your Nintendo games by doing gestures and stuff. So Punch Out, you could play Punch Out by punching towards the sensors on the little thingy, and your guy would do it. It was really fucking terrible, and it never really actually worked. And yeah, I think that was probably it. But it was
But
cool.
the Nintendo Power Glove.
I want one of those just to say I have it.
It's just a controller you have on your wrist?
Kinda, yeah, and it was supposed to have gesture controls and stuff too,
Motion control?
I think a little bit, maybe very limited. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but yeah, I don't get it.
That was on the list. Tony Hawk's Ride Skate Deck, which is just a little
Oh my god, I have one of those.
snowboard type looking thing, and you can control it with your feet.
Never used it. Yep, but I got one.
Oh, you had a DJ Hero with the turntables. How about
Hell
that?
yeah, I got 2 of them 2 turntables, bro.
Was it
And
cool?
don't you have the little drum things for that
It
one?
was pretty cool. Yeah, and also I had the drum set for Rock Band. I even have the Taiko Drum Master, little
Yeah, that's what I was
Taiko
talking
drum
about.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
have so many random peripherals for like different games and stuff. Like, there's a couple that I still want. I want to get the maracas
I think I have the
for
drum set
Samba
for
Mamba.
Rock Band, Guitar Hero. One of
Yeah.
those.
I wouldn't really call that like a weird gaming accessory.
It's not. Yeah, it's right here in my closet. I have
It's
this.
just like
I have the guitar.
you need that to play.
Yeah.
No, you can use a controller instead of the drum set.
The whole
And-
experience is like playing with the instrument.
Yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
should I play during this
I'm a
round?
rock star.
Fuck no, the music copyright.
Bro, I'll just mute my TV. And probably. What
Oh,
time is
that's
it?
so
Late
much
at night?
fun. Yeah.
Is it late at night? Because my parents will probably be pissed at me playing.
Anyway.
Dude, I have Jenga in my closet. I didn't even know I had this in here.
Set up a game. Let's go.
Dude, let's play some Jenga, man. Dude, I played giant Jenga at school last Friday. Freaking awesome. We use 2x2s or 2x4s. Freaking loud as hell when I hit the ground though. Is that all I got in my closet?
A couple other of these gaming accessories. The Sega Activator. I've never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
There's the Foot Craze or Foot Kraz. Never heard of that. Pretty much, it looks like a Dance Dance Revolution kind of thing.
Oh, was it for NES? And it's got like dots on it.
It's got I don't know if it's for NS. It's for Atari.
Atari. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking.
Or no, it's for Nintendo's. What? When the
I don't
fuck did this come out?
It's got like red and blue dots on it.
It's got a red, blue, yellow, and green, and I think like an orange.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
The Power Glove, we talked about that. The Dreamcast fishing rod.
Oh my god, I had a fishing rod for PlayStation 1, I think, or PlayStation 2. It was really cool. You could actually, like, it was kind of like fishing. Like, it had a motion
Yeah, I
sensor
had
thing
one
in
of
there.
those for PS2.
My dad was
Did any of y'all have
obsessed
the
with that
Dance Dance
shit.
Revolution platform? Not like the rollout
Yeah.
one, but the actual like
Oh,
platform,
fuck no, dude. Those were like $200,
Like the
$300.
ones in an
Yeah.
arcade?
I wanted one.
It
though.
wasn't one of that arcade, but it was built like one. We had them at school whenever we had DDR. We had that, and then we had like the little plastic mats that you could practice on before you got on the actual thing. It was actually really cool. That's what we did on field day at school at Crowder's.
There's the Konami Laser Scope. And the
Oh.
Famicom?
Also had the little pistol for the Duck Hunt game on I can't remember.
NES, yeah.
Yeah, NES. Had that. That's probably like the most classic game that I had. Like most memorable classic game.
Game was so bad.
I loved playing that, dude.
What, Duck Hunt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I had a big TV downstairs. It was like 16 inches wide. It was just like a perfect square. Awesome to play on. I was a boss at it.
Would you include the PlayStation Move on this and the gun thing that came with it? There was something else that I tried to think. It was a prototype. I don't think it ever came out, but it looked ridiculous. That
Oh.
would have been perfect here.
My dad used to have the NES robot thing. He'd play with a game. Here's a photo of it. I don't know.
Lots of weird gaming stuff.
Like, look at this thing. It looks weird as crap. He used to have this thing. He lost it, though. I don't know what the heck he used it for. I remember the game. I don't remember what it was called, though. But yeah, I used to be for there, and you'd use it to do stuff, I guess, in the game.
So that's it for just regular article stuff. Now we'll get into some gaming news. Not a lot of stuff this week, but a couple of interesting things. First, something I actually want to talk about real quick. WiiU. You know, we shit on the Wii U constantly. You know, we call it an outdated piece of shit and whatever. But
Mainly because it is.
But did you know that the Wii U is outpacing sales in Japan, like outpacing the PS4?
Yeah, I kind of saw something like that, but
What's the deal in
Meh.
Japan, Kudo? What the
I don't know, dude. I don't know if there's a price drop or a game came out. I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh, I actually have another thing about Japan that I thought was pretty cool. Do I have the article here? Oh, hold on, I gotta find it. It's something about the World Cup that's gonna happen.
World Cup.
For soccer?
I think so, yeah. Give me 2 seconds. The article's loading up.
Oh my god.
Random article, wireless electricity, boom, boom, boom. It's a thing.
Is it limitless and free?
What? No, why would it be free?
Then I don't give a fuck.
It's the future, Kuda. It's the future.
Future.
They already got it working for TVs, laptops, and phones. So basically, you just walk around your house and it charges your phone for you while it's in your pocket. You can boss, and your TV has power and whatnot. So future houses are going to be outletless.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, so at the World Cup 2014, the soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, of course, Japan will be competing there, and their mascot is actually going to be Pikachu.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Everybody loves Pikachu now.
He's going to be their official mascot. Is he that big that he's going to be in the fucking World Cup?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I
in
think
history-
Hello Kitty would be bigger. But...
Hello Kitty. No, in history, we were doing World War II if it was a bar fight, like little play thing. And one of the stoners asked, "Can we just do any voice we want?" And he was like, "Yeah." And one of them did Pikachu the entire time. Just like, yeah.
Pikachu's going to be the mascot. He's going to come with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and a bunch of other guys that I don't recognize. So it must be a new gem. But I think that's interesting. So anyways, back to the whole WiiU outselling PS4 in Japan. Why? Why do you think this is happening? You know, we read that the PS4 didn't sell too well in Japan or something along those lines.
Why is this happening, Kuda?
And
I don't know, dude.
You're Japanese. Answer.
I thought you would have had the insight. Like,
I don't feel like I'm,
Are they mutinying against the PS4?
I don't know. Okay, one of my kids was just like, I have PS4. And that's as far as I know. Like, sales of PS4 in Japan.
how many kids are buying the Wii U? You should do a little test in your class. Be like,
Do a class survey.
okay, Wii
Okay, yeah, I need to
sit on
know.
this side of the class. PS4 is this side. Xbox, get the fuck out.
No, I
All y'all
know.
get a day off because you're stupid already.
I know he's got a PS4 and he likes Battlefield. That's it. That's all I know.
Battlefield. It's a good
I didn't
student
think
to get there.
Battlefield would be big in Japan, but
Yeah, most kids like Call of Duty. Like, oh my god. They love Call of Duty.
really?
Yes.
You got some stupid
Matt
kids.
Sensei, do you quick scope?
Did they really ask you that? If you quit school?
Yes, I had 2 kids ask me. I'm just like, no. And they're like, how many gold guns? I'm like, oh my god, I don't play Call of Duty.
That's Call of Duty 4 stuff.
That's COD 4. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little behind. Yeah, a lot of them
a
still
little.
play
That
like
came out in 2007.
they still play Modern Warfare like 2 and 3 and yeah.
Well, I'm
I
glad
think
they're
I had
playing
one
the good
kid
ones.
like Ghost. Yeah. So.
Play all the good. Last
They need to bring back gold guns. Just saying.
last week we talked about the Angry Birds thing, and you know we speculated on the picture. Could it be a Dark Souls team
I
up?
think you're fucking high.
Whatever.
Gangster Gas Dark Souls.
They have announced that what it is. It's going to be Angry Birds Epic, and what it is it's going to be an Angry Birds game, but it's going to be an RPG, a turn-based adventure RPG.
Okay. Sure it is.
And I think it works perfect for the whole microtransactions because apparently crafting will play a large role in the game, and you can use microtransactions to buy armor and potions and all that shit. So, what's up with that? Yeah,
They're trying to redo the franchise.
they're trying to branch out.
I think they're being derps and they need to like stick with what they're good at.
Hey, they're still sticking to Angry Birds. They're just broadening their whole game.
They're being derps. The same people that want to play Angry Birds are probably not the same people that want to play, turn-based whatever they're fucking doing now.
Turn-based RPG.
Yeah, I think that's derpy.
People who play Angry Birds don't play Sid Meier's.
Are you gonna check it out though?
No.
Oh my.
I don't even play the original Angry Birds, bro. So.
We'll have to wait and see what people say. But yeah, I think it's interesting. Next, the past couple of weeks we've been talking about all these companies that have like released the
people go?
game
Oh.
and then they release a game and then they fire a bunch of people.
Yep, I was right.
And here's another team that has been fired, suffered a round of layoffs.
Is there Onima?
No.
Oh.
They would lose their whole staff. That happened. Popcap, the creators of Plants vs Zombies, they just released the I forgot what it's called. Plants vs Zombies. I don't know, but it's not tower defense. The survival, the wave-based survival game, and that just came out, and then bam, releases. Like, what's up with this? Isn't the gaming market supposed to be flourishing? Like, you turn around every corner, you release a game, and
fire somebody. They just don't want to split the profits after they make it.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure because console sales are up, software sales are actually like down, and it's all like been moved to like the mobile side of things. Like that's where software is flourishing right now. It's like on iPads and tablets and phones and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. The economy, you know.
it kind of blows my mind though. You'd think, I don't know. We'll have to wait to see which next. I don't know. I'd watch out whoever's releasing a game recently.
Yeah. Where are all those people going?
Start looking for a new job.
That kind of sucks.
Where are they all going? I mean, they're just...
I'll tell you where they're not going. They are not going to work on The Last Guardian.
Oh my god, dude. Every time you mention that, something like that happens to The Last Guardian.
Last Guardian? No. I bring the updates to Last Guardian. You know, it's been a game that's been in works for 8 years now. I think it was originally supposed to be like a PS3 release title or something.
I thought we were talking about the movie.
And and yeah,
like, wow, we didn't even say. And here's our movie news.
Because it's not movie news.
Yeah, I
okay,
know,
so
but
tell me, God, spit it out. I need to know.
So Sony has provided a little bit of an update. They said they're glad that people are still interested in Last Guardian, and it's an honor. But
yeah,
it's not coming out anytime soon. They said, they want to make a really good game, and apparently they're taking their sweet old time, and they're still working on it. But it's not coming out anytime soon. And of course, originally it was supposed to be a PS3 exclusive, but now that the PS3 has come and it's kind of gone now. Now we get the PS4. Now it would seem like they got to start new. They got to I don't know if they would trash all their stuff.
Start all over again. Oh my!
For the PS4, they didn't say that. They said they just said they're working on it and they don't know when it's gonna come out.
Sorry, Kuda. Sorry.
Fuck that noise. That's what I gotta say.
It's just never coming out. Just get your head around it.
I don't expect it to. I forget about it. Literally, just completely forget about it every time until Gangster decides to mention it, and get my hopes up again.
And delays it some more.
Delays it. Says, "Oh, thanks. We're working on it, but not really."
It's already been delayed indefinitely,
forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What do you think's taking so long? What's?
I don't know, dude. I just know it kills me a little inside because they've made just such awesome games, dude. Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, just these beautiful games that they're like the forefathers of games that were considered artwork. They're so awesome, and I was ready for the next big thing, and it's never happened. It's not a good feeling.
They've gone through some hard times, one of the executive producers left, and then someone else quit or something like that. And then Sony started focusing on other games, like they prioritized games like Knack and The Puppeteer over The Last Guardian. And, they've been saying they're waiting to reintroduce the game, but it doesn't seem like they're making any progress on it. I don't know. Should they just trash it by now? What do you think they should do?
I don't know. You spend so much time investing in something, and
8
then
years.
and just time and money and effort and energy, and then, dude, to trash it? That's just, ugh.
Wasting
Really
money.
wasting so much of your money and your life, and just I feel so
Think about all
bad.
those people working there. They're just thinking, wow, I have to work on this every day of my life, and it's never gonna be
My
done.
guess is they stopped
they
working
do?
on it like they stopped working on it like 7 years ago. That's my guess.
Yeah,
But
they come to work and I don't know what the fuck they do.
they're probably doing
Nothing.
other stuff. I don't know.
What else do we got? A couple of quick fire topics, some release dates. First, The Witcher 3 has been delayed until February 2015.
What?
Um,
When was it supposed to come out?
It was supposed to come out sometime 2014.
My God, dude, that game's actually pretty interesting. I've never been big on the Witcher series, but it's always gotten so much hype and just
Yeah,
praise. And
lot of-
I was interested to jump into this new like installment, and that's kind of disappointing. 'Cause,
Delayed.
Yeah. God, this like whole generation already, this console generation is just like delay after delay after delay of games that interest me. That's sad.
Stop
But-
being interested. God.
What I will. I don't need to get a PlayStation 4. I guess whatever.
Well, I don't know if this game interested you, but Driveclub, that's another game that got delayed. It's supposed
That
to
was just a plus.
It was originally supposed to be a release title for the PS4, and then they're like, we're gonna have to delay it, whatever. And now they've come out and said that they have gone back to the drawing board with the game,
Oh my God.
and it might not even come out this year.
Holy shit! That was like they were like everybody who gets PlayStation 4 is getting this game. As soon
Yeah,
as it comes
PS Plus. Yeah.
Yep. Free game right off the
out.
start.
Holy shit!
And they said they want to make a good game, and they have to eat the cost, all that money that they put into it. And
It's a fucking driving game. How difficult is it to like I don't
Make your
get
car
it.
go fast and make noise? I don't know.
Yeah.
what was no? I think there was a special gimmick behind it. Do you remember?
You drive with
I don't
friends.
I have no idea, dude. I wasn't that interested. I was just like, cool, that's interesting. They'll give a game for free. That's like an actual game. Like, yay. I wasn't caring too much.
And we talked about delay or two delays actually, Driveclub and what was the other? The Witcher. A game that's actually coming out is Mercenary Kings, a game that I'm actually interested in. It's being developed by the creators of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, and they started this Kickstarter for a game called Mercenary Kings, and it's officially going to come out on April 1st. Now, hopefully it's not an April Fool's joke, because that'd be really gay.
Yeah, there's so many
But-
things that are supposed to come out April 1st, and I'm just not holding my breath for any of them. People are assholes.
They are. Do you actually think this might come out?
I don't know. That's one of the games I think at the E3 that I was interested in because it looked really freaking cool.
Yeah, I think
It
it was
looked just like Scott Pilgrim.
last E3.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Looks like
excited.
Metal Slug and Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, and I got really excited. Like, I really like the indie games they like showcased, and that was one of them. So
You can get it on Steam right now. I think it's an early access.
really,
Whatever.
holy shit! Hold on,
It's $15 though.
I don't care. Shit, Merc.
He's gonna buy it.
Games. There it is.
Yeah, it's
Let's
been there
see.
for a while.
I haven't fucking looked at it, dude. Oh my god, it's been here. It's here. Wish list. Okay. Get a 4-pack for like $50, dude.
I
Oh my
know.
God.
I was really interested in that.
Who wants to
Uh-oh.
donate to the TeamxEggS Plays Merc King's Kickstarter? Go!
Actually, speaking of Kickstarters, this will actually go into our next topic. So there's this new game coming out called MyDream, and it's seeking crowdfunding, whatever, and it's describing itself as, I don't really know how to describe this. They're calling themselves the Minecraft Killer, and I want to talk about games that kind of do that, like, oh, this is gonna
That
be the
tried to do
Call
that.
of Duty killer. This is gonna be the this killer.
Titanfall,
Blah, 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 blah,
Cube
blah.
World.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts when developers pitch games like that?
I don't know. My hopes is that they try to improve upon it, but how often does that happen? So
Yeah,
I'm not
it's hard to
interested in
do because you gotta keep what they like, but change it so it's different enough, but where they'll still enjoy it and enjoy what you did to change the franchise. And
Very well
also, if you say it's gonna be better than this big name game, it's kind of free publicity. Because this is gonna be better than this. Well, let me look at this real quick.
And they've actually said that we don't hate Minecraft. You know, we play Minecraft. Our kids play Minecraft and whatever. So they're a fan of the game, but to kind of advertise your game like that, I think people look down upon it. And actually, I think it's a double-edged sword. Like,
I was gonna say, you think people look down upon Titanfall?
Well, yeah, it's made by EA. So.
Well,
yeah,
if it wasn't made by
Speaking of that, didn't the servers like crash the day it came out, and then Xbox people were having trouble getting on Xbox Live, and
I think
I heard
Xbox
the
is
frame
a whole
rate,
shit.
frame
already
rate dropped
tons of
into single
issues.
digits on.
Yeah, there's
stuff.
so many problems. That game was supposed to be flawless, and by all means, they should have made sure it was fucking flawless because they needed it, and it wasn't. I was laughing my ass off at work. It was great.
I think it's still decent. I don't think it's as bad as you're probably making it out to be. But
No, it was bad.
For a game with a reputation like EA, who doesn't have very good success on launch dates, SimCity, Battlefields, which is probably another one I'm missing. It's being published by them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Titanfall come out for Steam yet? Is it?
No, it's Origin.
It's Origin because it's EA.
That's right. I forgot.
It's on there. Yeah, you can buy it.
So many issues with the freaking PC version. There's already people using aimbots and just all kinds of.
Already?
Yep. Day one, there were people hacking in that fucking game. I was like, are you kidding me? So there's that.
What's with people wanting to ruin the experience?
Brand new games?
I don't know, dude. I heard that Respawn's getting on that, but the fact you have to do that day one is kind of. I would be really pissed playing a game brand new out of the box
And
day
if
one.
someone's cheating already?
Someone ruins my experience. I probably would be hard pressed to go back to it. So yeah, and I've heard that it's okay. I heard that it's not amazing. It's not like.
How do they know they have aimbots on day one? Like the kill cam, the guy just spins right to him and shoots.
Dude, you just have to look at the log files and stuff, and I'm sure they have access to pretty much everybody's stuff. So yeah, it pops up in there showing that you have some kind of program doing something. Yeah, I don't know, but fuck him.
Next, 2 new games have been announced. First, Costume Quest 2, which I'm super excited for. I love the first one. I love Halloween-themed games, and that's been. Did you play the first one?
I have not played it.
Oh, man, it's so good. It's turn-based, like RPG. I don't know.
Interesting.
It's cool. It's a very kiddie game, but fuck it, I like it. That's my childhood. So fuck it.
It's your childhood.
Yeah.
Don't mess with his childhood.
I never got to have fun on Halloween, so.
Oh yeah, you never went out. Yeah.
No, couldn't do it. Gonna get a razor blade in the apple, Joke's on them. I would have never eaten the fucking apple. All right, so.
Yeah.
Good for you, kid. I'm proud.
But I assume it's gonna come out around Halloween, as it did last year, or whenever the first one came out, and that's cool. And it's, of course, made by a developer that's made awesome games in the past, Psychonauts, Brutal Legend. They got a good catalog, and another game that got announced that I'm very interested in is a new Crazy Taxi game called Crazy Taxi City Rush. Are you excited?
Nah.
What?
It was a game I always liked to play in the arcade, like once every few months when I went to an arcade. But then I actually got it like for PlayStation, and it just kind of killed the magic for it. Dude.
But this is for mobile.
Even more. Like, thanks. You just absolutely murdered it. Like,
Yeah.
you gave me the knife, and you said, "Here's a tied up, guy. Kill him. No one will ever find out." Yeah.
I'm pretty sad about that.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Oh.
Goddamn mobiles.
Hell yeah, dude. I hate what it's doing. I really hope they start going in decline soon. Like, I really do.
It won't happen.
Really
As long as
hope
people
so.
have their phones.
There'll be stupid Flappy Bird and Flappy Bird clones. There was like a thing. It was like 45 like Flappy Bird clones were hitting the App Store like per minute or some shit like that at one point, dude. Like, That is fucking ridiculous. Fuck Flappy Bird.
People like their Flappy Bird.
Which
And-
might be coming back, by the way. The developer is
Yeah, I read
having
that.
second thoughts. Fuck him. All right.
He wants the 50 grand a day back.
Yeah, I guarantee you he won't be making that back anymore. There's so many fucking copies now.
Yeah, he should have capitalized, but I don't know. Is there
Yeah.
still like a little excitement for Flappy Bird to come out?
Oh, dude, it's still pretty hot. Not Flappy Bird itself, but the clones. Like, oh my god, dude.
Miley
Oh,
Cyrus one.
God, Molly Cyrus, everything. Now there's developers that have made like an original Flappy Bird like clone, and they sell the software. So basically, you can buy the software for like $100, easily reskin it, and then put it back on the App Store for like nothing, and then start making money off. Like, I was reading articles about it. Like, it's so easy. You can do it like within a couple hours. You just buy
Wow.
the software, reskin the stuff, add your own sound effects, boom. You have your own Flappy Bird clone. Like, I think that's fucking ridiculous.
It's funny.
It's stupid.
Winding down here on gaming news. First, the PS3 is set to change their box design, and I don't like it for two reasons. One, it looks very similar to a PS4 disc case, and I can see a lot of people mistaking it, like, oh, I'm gonna buy this PS4 game. Oh wait, it's a PS3.
Does it say PS3 on the box?
It does, but it looks identical. I think the only thing that's changed is PS3 and PS4. And
Yeah.
Wasn't
like
the
it, though, I
PS4
see.
game box smaller? Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about exactly.
well, it doesn't show a PS4 box, but this is what the PS3 is gonna look like, and it looks exactly like a PS4 disc case. It does. You can't.
Oh,
do this,
yeah, it a little bit. Because I think that's what the PS4 looks like now. But that's what the Vita also looks like. The Vita boxes, the little itty bitty ones, they started that whole thing with that blue thing on the top, I think. Like that whole color scheme and stuff. Deception Floor Blood Ties, by the way, I'm pretty excited for. If I had my PlayStation, I'd be all over that. That's the picture of the box. Anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a good, just like, so they have all their
Just
shit
to get
together.
their brand together.
Yeah, their brand. That's the word I was looking for. Probably for that, but I can see a couple people mistaking it.
They'll probably have it on the
But
side, like next to the
Legally
name of the
blind,
game,
like.
PS3 or
I don't know,
PS4.
maybe people just like, oh, Call of Duty, PS3.
I feel only stupid parents trying to buy stuff for their kids would get that mixed up, and
Definitely, but I feel like they would talk to the clerk or whatever. Like, can I get a PS4 version, whatever?
I don't know. I think that if you're dumb and make a mistake like that, you probably deserve to, have your afternoon wasted returning it.
Yeah, because when I get in the car, first thing I do is I look at the thing.
You look at the box, like, damn, I
I
wish
look
I
at the
could play
box
this.
and I read the back. I read the back of the box. I want to read everything they put on there. You not read the back of the box when you buy games?
No.
I read
I
it
do.
before I buy the game, because,
I read the back of the box on my way home because I got nothing better to do.
and what happens when you're done like a minute later, because, there's not much on the back of the box
Around.
anymore.
I'm like, all right.
The worst, dude, is when the back of the box has, like, 3 sentences in English, and then it's just repeated in, like, 4 different languages.
different
That's
languages.
the shit I don't like, bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
stupid.
the shit I don't. Same thing with, like, manuals.
I
when
look
it's-
at all the
when you
photos. I look at the photo
Yeah.
art.
And then you're done, like, 5 minutes later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With the American,
Halfway home.
with the American version, do you get like a Spanish manual too? Because I know that for the
Sometimes.
Canadian time, for the all Canadian games, you get an English manual and a French.
I bet because Canada, I almost said Canadian, because Canada is half and half, isn't it? It's like half English, half whatever.
I think they just have a large subsection of French speakers, like in Quebec. I don't think it's half and half exactly, but yeah.
They make
Some
up a good
games-
portion.
Some games are like international, and they have like English, Spanish, French, and like I think German sometimes. And then it's like
Manuals?
sometimes, yes. I've got. It's
What?
That
mostly
way they don't have
Nintendo
to print
games.
completely different manuals. It's
Yeah,
just all
it's
one.
it's mostly for Nintendo stuff, but I think I'd gotten a couple PlayStation games here and there that it had like at least 2 or 3 different languages in it. And it makes me mad because the manual's like dying. They don't really print out big manuals anymore. And when you get a big one, I kind of get excited because that reminds me of my childhood. And when I thumb through it like 4 pages and it switches languages, I get a little pissed off.
You get cheated out of your manual.
Yes, I'm like, this was pointless. God, the
Oh,
only
I-
thing manuals have now are control schemes and how to turn on the PlayStation.
I love that.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. This is how you put
It's like,
your
hey,
disc in the PS4.
yeah, in case this is your first rodeo, all right, you can.
We got you.
Yeah.
How to
And that's
put
half
your
the
product
manual.
in the thing.
Yep.
Oh
It's
my.
legal crap, and then it shows you where the power button is on the PlayStation.
So
The disc
dumb.
tray button. Push this button, and then there you go. Yeah.
Then insert disc.
And in case you've never seen a PlayStation controller before, this is where the start button is. This is a triangle button. You can see it says triangle.
God, it
Fuck.
makes it for
I
morons.
hate that shit.
But speaking of PlayStation stuff in Canada, very sad news and very fucking
Oh, yeah.
crazy. That makes me fucking angry. Oh my gosh.
Should have bought it already, gangster. Dang, what you waiting for?
PlayStation 4s are going up in price in Canada. Just Canada. I don't know fucking why. Just Canada.
Why?
Because
Dude?
you're too nice. That's why.
Shit. Hold on.
Always saying sorry.
Buddy, and guy, and friend.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on. This isn't the article that says it.
Maybe-
You're not Canadian, Kuda? Because you're always like, good news. I'm sorry.
They gave it
That's
some stupid
different.
reason.
That's got to be a good reason, bro. Maybe it's because Xbox is getting a price drop in Europe already, and they're just like, you know what? Fuck it, Canada, pay more. You pay more for bucks, you can afford a couple
Yeah.
extra.
Why do
Yeah,
we have to pay more? Like, what the fuck? And it's not just the PS4. It's gonna be the camera, the controllers. Hopefully not the games, because then that'd be so retarded.
Oh Jesus, dude. Maybe they're taxing it because the Canadian government's like, our children need to stop playing video games. So
Yeah, they
we're
might
gonna
have
make it
more on
so
an
that-
import tax. That's why.
So here are the prices.
That could be
Uh,
it.
So the PS4 is $39.99. It's going to $449.99.
It's getting a $50 price increase.
Yep, and the PlayStation controller and camera, which cost $59.99, is now costing $64.99.
Yeah.
Canada increasing their import tax?
I don't fucking know.
'Cause if they are, that's
That's-
probably a reason why.
That's an oddly round number, though.
It is.
Like,
Oh, Sony Canada says the price increases are being put in effect in order to respond to changes in the market environment.
that means absolutely bupkis, dude.
We want more money, and we don't have a good fucking reason why.
Oh my god. Could you order off of the American Amazon store and get it shipped? You'd probably save some money, bro, if you had
I bet you
Amazon
could.
Prime or something.
I don't know. I heard Amazon Prime's actually gonna be bumped up in price.
Yeah, it's going up to $99, I think.
Yeah.
What's Amazon Prime for?
It's
Fast shipping.
basically free 2-day shipping. If it's like a subscription service, you pay for it, and now it's got almost like a Netflix type thing built into it, where you can watch movies and stuff, and the free 2-day shipping over orders of $25, I think.
Oh,
And
so
that's the big thing.
basically
They were
overnight
basically losing a shit ton of money because they originally were charging, I think, only $20 a month or for the year or whatever, and yeah, that was
Overnight
kind of
shipping's
ridiculous.
expensive.
Yeah, it was 2-day shipping, which is still really good, especially for Amazon, and that's just
Yeah, if you buy
That's kind-
something really expensive.
Actually, that's a
Yeah.
good segue, Kuda. Thank you for that. That actually leads into the next topic about PlayStation stuff. Of course, a couple months ago, PlayStation Now was announced, which is like the Netflix version of PlayStation where you can stream games and all that stuff. And now there was a leaked screenshot with a couple games on there, which
Oh yeah,
kind of
you can rent, right?
yeah, and it gave you a price range of some of the games. So what's it called? Uncharted 3 was you have to pay $4.99. Last of Us is $49.99, and
for
I don't
how
know.
much? How much time? Is this to rent or to buy?
it's to rent.
Rent. I think it's a month.
$49.99.
I think for Last of
$4.99.
Us. I think.
$50?
Last of Us is 50, but some of the other games are range
To
from
rent it.
$4.99 and $5.99.
To rent it.
Mhm.
You can go buy a used copy for cheaper.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That's a little ridiculous. That's got to be to own it, dude. That's got to be.
Actually, it is to own it. I'm looking at it right now because if
Okay, I was
if
like,
you look-
that's fucking crazy.
if you look at PlayStation Now, it has like a blue triangle beside it. It's a play button, and that's how you know it's PlayStation Now. So as of right now, games range from $4.99. That's Uncharted 3, and then $5.99 for Far Cry 3. So
Interesting.
And
I'm
then
interested if we're gonna have more of like a yearly subscription model, so you don't have to pay individually.
Last of Us costs $4.99 if you want to buy it. But was this the prices that you were looking at? Like that you were thinking, oh, this might be the range?
I don't know. It depends on how long you get to rent it for. Because if it's for a day, that's kind of
No, it can't be a day. That'd be stupid.
thinking maybe a week. I don't know. Maybe a month.
Yeah.
You could beat a game in a month though.
Probably.
I think like a week.
Like a single player only game, I could do it.
Or maybe a 3-day rental.
I have no idea. I really hope there's a subscription model though, so you can pay like maybe $50 a year and then just play as much as you
Dude,
want.
GameStop should do rentals. That'd be a great idea
Pull a Blockbuster.
Yeah, and then they can go out of business like Blockbuster.
Yeah, we all saw what happened to Blockbuster.
A Hollywood Video, Blockbuster, dude.
Redbox.
Redbox is thriving, and that's
for them.
why
Redbox is the bomb, dude. It's like $1 for a movie.
Yeah. So.
But last but not least, for gaming news, of course, a couple of months ago, the Tales of Borderlands was announced, which is the Telltale version of Borderlands game, and some details about the game have actually been announced. So, first, the two characters are going to be Rice, I think is how you pronounce his name. He's a Hyperion company man with a robotic arm and a knack for hacking. And then you got Fiona, who is a fast hawking con artist. And basically the story is going to be told from both their perspectives on something that happened. And you kind of have to make the decision on like what you think happened by listening to like both their stories. So
Is that gonna be that's the last DLC they're making, right? For Borderlands 2?
it's not even DLC.
No, is it not?
No. But yeah, it takes place after Borderlands 2 and all the DLC. So hopefully we get to see some characters like that. I'd like to see Mr. Torg in there. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And there's gonna be some shooting in there, but it's not gonna be Borderlands shooting. It's gonna be done in a Telltale way. So, and probably gonna be episodic like their other stuff. Have you tried the new Walking Dead season 2?
I'm waiting for it to go on Super Sale.
Man, I don't know why. I love the first one, but I kind of have like no interest in the second one. I don't know why.
You don't want to ruin your memory of it.
I don't know.
No.
I'm waiting for it to go cheaper and for me to have more time.
And for you to have a PlayStation.
Well,
You can play it on PC.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited about Telltale. They got what's the one with the You guys know what game?
The Wolf Within or whatever.
The Wolf with Among Us. Thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah, that. I'm excited about that, and I'm waiting for it to go on sale too. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So that's it for gaming news. Just a couple TV/movie things. I guess we'll actually start with Walking Dead first.
Oh, go for it.
What happened? Oh, thank you for your permission. So what happened last episode? Let me actually pull up my notes.
Your notes you take during the movie? Or show?
Show. Yes.
Whatever. You know what
I can refer to it. So what happened in this episode? Oh, okay. What do you think about the episode?
Okay. So what happened here? Okay, so this happened. What do you think?
I just have to refresh myself. Do you want a rundown of the show or no? Do you remember?
No, it's okay. I remember. It was pretty good. I didn't like that Daryl and Beth or whatever got separated again, and that was kind of disappointing. And the whole what's her name walking.
I
trying
thought
to find
this episode
Glenn.
fucking sucked. At least half of it. Half of it was good, half of it was bad.
I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was kind of like a bunch of kind of nothing, except for like two big things that happened.
Oh man, it was a whole bunch of nothing. Like Daryl and Beth, they're good. Their story's awesome, and the whole relationship between them. One thing I want to talk about: do you think the relationship is getting sexual, or do you think it's more of a
I think it's brother sister, father daughter type thing? Yeah.
I loved it when they were in the fucking the funeral home. I thought that was awesome. Then he slept in the coffin, and
Yeah, best bet he's had in like
oh man, he had one of the best action scenes when he took on all those zombies in the basement.
Holy shit, dude,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
awesome.
intense. Yeah, that was like what saved the episode. I think for me, it was just all that shit. Oh man, that was too intense. It was
And what do you think
intense,
about the dog with the one eye?
I don't know. I was like, what the fuck's with that dog? Like,
I was waiting for like
as far
someone
as
to
it
be
got.
in the house or someone to come back eventually, but
Yeah, it never happened.
yeah. So what happened was a bunch of zombies end up in the front door. I don't know how the fuck they got there, but there was just like 20 of them, and they
Oh, man,
stormed the house.
it's the fucking dog's fault.
It might have been the dog's
It's
fault.
the dog.
And then Beth gets kidnapped in a fucking car. Like, what the fuck?
Is that what happened? Did she get kidnapped? Because I wasn't 100% sure what happened there. Like,
She like went in this car.
the car drove off. You don't know if she was actually in it. You just
I
assume she was
saw
in
the
it.
passenger seat close, if I believe correctly.
I don't remember. I just was kind of like, that's kind of sketchy. Like,
Okay, I think she was kidnapped. What do you think? She was picked up?
I'm guessing she was taken. I mean, I don't see her just completely leaving for no reason.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no reason for her not to.
But, yeah, it was a confusing moment for me. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Who the fuck kidnapped someone in the zombie apocalypse? Like, what the... And then we'll talk
Gotta get
about
that-
Daryl
that running.
in a second. So the other half of the episode was Sasha, Glenn, or not Sasha, Bob, almost forgot his name, and Maggie. They go off and they like, oh, I want to go look for Glenn. Oh, I want to go to the sanctuary place. And then Maggie ends up leaving, and then Sasha's like, I don't know, and Bob's like, we gotta follow her, and then this and that and that, blah blah blah. When the episode started with Bob, I didn't even fucking recognize it was him. I thought, oh, he might die in this episode.
Yeah, as soon as they gave his backstory, I'm like, great, he's gone.
Yeah,
Goodbye,
he's
Bob.
fucking gone. Yeah.
Oh,
And then he
God.
developed like a relationship with Sasha, so I'm like, oh yeah, he's fucking eating it today. And he didn't end up fucking dying. He got shot. That was about it.
Yeah, not today.
What's with all these shitty people that can't shoot for shit? Like
I
a couple episodes, the fucking mullet guy blows up the car or whatever, shoots the car tank,
So bad, dude.
and then he shoots the guy. I don't fucking know. You got nothing else to do besides shoot zombies. You'd think, so yeah, that side of the story was I thought it fucking sucked. And then Maggie left, and then they went for Maggie, and then Sasha and Bob separated, and then Sasha found Maggie, and then blah 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 blah.
And they're all back on the same track.
Yeah, and they're all back to Terminus.
Yeah, they're all gone carbonous, bro.
So fucking. So yeah, that part I thought was terrible. I fucking hated it. I wanted to see more Daryl and Beth. But to end out the episode, we actually had an interesting thing, and I don't know if you know about this. Apparently Daryl, he chased down the car forever, whatever. He eventually passes out, gets surrounded by a group of guys.
Rednecks.
Yeah, and he like headbutts one or punches one or something, and then ends up joining them or something. Do you know these guys?
No, I don't read the comics.
These are the guys that broke into the house Rick was in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like put two and two together, I guess.
The guy that got hit was the guy that was eating something on the porch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And now they're
that's-
part of the same group, so that's gonna be interesting with Daryl.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just doing that for survival or if he's falling back into like, same habits, old routine. Yeah, I don't
And
know.
are they gonna affect him in a negative way? Because he's kind of like a good guy, and they're a bunch of ruthless assholes.
Yeah.
They killed each other over a bed. Like, come on.
Yeah, I would too, dude.
But 3 episodes left in the season. What do you?
God damn it.
Any
That
predictions?
sucks. Disappointment, dude.
Think
Jesus.
people are gonna die? Who do you think's gonna die? What do you think's gonna happen? Let's start getting some predictions with 3 episodes left.
I'm almost at the point with the show that I could just stop watching it and probably not care anymore for a while.
Oh, you think
I'm
of stopping
almost there.
Walking Dead?
I I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm invested and that I can't, but I also feel like if I were to suddenly not be able to watch it, I'd be okay. I wouldn't be so heartbroken about it.
Interesting.
So
Why so?
yeah,
Just what makes?
it's just it's lost its magic. I no longer am like waiting every week to watch it. I don't know. It's not as interesting as it was.
I think they should focus more, like, instead of two groups. Like, sometimes I don't wanna wait 3 weeks to see what Rick and Michonne and Carl are doing, or fucking Carol and Tyrese. I wanna see, like, rotate, or like, okay, this episode's gonna focus on Daryl and Beth and Rick and whatever, and the next episode Glenn and his group and and Maggie and whatever. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely see where you're coming from, but
I'm tired. I'm
it's
tired.
still a very popular show. Do you think it's overhyped? Do you think that people just hype the shit out of this and it doesn't deliver on all the hype?
I think it deserved its hype originally, but it's just been a downward spiral since maybe first season. So
Second season was definitely a boner killer.
yeah, I've just been waiting for it to just kick back up again to feel the same about it, and it hasn't happened. So
You didn't like it when with the governor and Woodsbury and all that in the prison?
nah, it was better than what it had been, like at the farm, but it still wasn't. It wasn't The Walking Dead that I fell in love with. So
Interesting.
people change. People change.
But are you at least gonna finish out this season?
Yeah, I'll probably finish out this season, but and maybe like next season, first episode. But if that doesn't fucking wow me, then I don't know.
I feel you, dog. We'll actually have some news about a show that you like, Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
That's gonna be coming back soon, right?
yeah, I think April 1st.
April 1st.
Yeah, it's not coming.
Dragons are coming April 1st.
They've announced that the show's gonna end after about 7 or 8 seasons.
Yeah, I read all about that stuff, and it's gonna catch up to the books before the books get finished. So I don't know how they're planning on finishing it.
So there's a third book in the works.
Third book, dude. They're like on the fifth book.
Oh, fifth book. Okay, I don't know anything.
Like, okay, this is how. There's still 2 books that are unwritten. I think 2 or 3 books that are unwritten. He takes about 3 years to write a book, if that's on like his best year. And I think up to 5 years or something like that. So, yeah, they're definitely gonna catch up, surpass it. I think they said that the creators of the show, the writers, whatever, know how George R.R. Martin wants to end the series.
Yeah, they already have an ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. They got problems like the kids growing up, all that. So
It's gonna be interesting.
I don't know.
What's a show like that? What makes you so invested in it compared to The Walking Dead? Is it the writing,
Oh,
the acting, the action?
There's just always something happening that's useful,
Is it gay
interesting
sex?
to the story.
Wieners?
Yeah, they could do without all that, and I think I'd be okay. But
Are you sure?
yeah, it's such an engrossing storyline. I care about the characters. Like they invest in the drama and the characters, like Walking Dead. But there's also the other stuff that isn't just that keeps me going. And it's so good, dude. There's so much political intrigue and backstabbing and stuff. I don't know. It's good. It has not lost its magic yet. Even though I know it happens because I've read all the books, but yeah.
Cool. A couple more things before we wrap up here. First, Constantine, the I don't know if it's a very popular thing.
I was like very popular.
It was a DC comic. It got turned into a movie. I never watched the movie. Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, it kind of blew.
It sucked?
It wasn't great, no.
Is it about a detective that does like supernatural stuff, or?
Kinda. He deals with supernatural, like the demons and stuff. He like sold his soul, I think, to the devil or some shit. I don't know. It's kind of like Spawn, but not really. I don't know.
Interesting.
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
Well, it's actually going to be being turned into a show, a live action show, and I don't know when it's supposed to be released, but it's been announced as an action show or a live action show. I apologize. So that'll be joining Arrow, which is another superhero DC thing. DC, all with the shows.
And the Flash.
all with
The
movies.
Flash is getting a new
That's been
show.
announced. Did you see the costume?
Yeah, I wasn't interested really. But...
Wow, what a clown. What else? Oh, another superhero show we can actually talk about real quick. Gotham. We talked about this a little bit before, where it's like, okay, Marvel's got the Shield, and then DC's gonna have Gotham, which is a show with Jim Gordon and his kind of perspective on. It's gonna be a Batman show without Batman.
Are they gonna have Gordon from the movie?
No, it's gonna be a younger Gordon. The guy playing Gordon is from Southland. Do you know that show?
No.
It's a cop show.
No.
Okay, whatever. And the OC. I don't know.
Nope.
Whatever. So he's gonna be playing it. He's a pretty boy kind of guy, and he's gonna be playing Jim Gordon. And one thing I actually want to talk about, besides all this stuff, they actually released a synopsis for the show, and basically like, okay, Jim Gordon, whatever, is gonna be his perspective on things. And they actually name drop a few people, which kind of actually gets me interested in the show, where they're like, what they're gonna talk about. They're gonna talk about Gotham City, the spawning ground for the world's most iconic villains, and what circumstances created them, the larger-than-life personas who would become Catwoman, Penguin, Riddler, Two-Face, and Joker. So that's kind of insinuating that those characters will be a part of the show, which will be interesting, because, like, Batman is supposed to be like a little kid. This is the time where his parents get killed and whatever, and it should be interesting, especially if it plays into the Superman-Batman movie, and if that spawns another Batman movie. We'll have to see if it coincides with it. But speaking about Superman versus Batman, actually some big fucking news here. It's recently been announced Batman and Superman and Captain America 3 will be going head to head May 16th or May 6th, 2016, on the same day against each other.
Yay.
So, here's the question. If you had a choice to watch Captain America 3
Double movie day. After I
or
get done watching one, I'm going to the other.
or
I'm not even
Batman
paying for another
Superman.
ticket.
No, if you have to pick one, you got to pick one.
Had to pick one. Batman, Superman. Do they have? Is it the Superman from the last movie, and is it the Batman from the last Batman movie?
Superman, yes. Batman, no.
Batman, no.
And it's supposed to
Dang.
have Lex Luthor.
I'm gonna go with
I don't know.
Captain America because Captain America leads into the new Avengers movie. That's why I would go with Captain America because it is the prequel
No,
to
this is Captain
Avengers
America 3. The second one hasn't even come out yet. The second one comes out in like 2 months, or actually it comes out in April.
I thought you meant Captain America 2.
No.
Captain America. The next Captain America movie is a prequel to the Avengers 2, so I'd have to see that in order to understand like the
It's
story.
not a prequel to Avengers 2. Well, actually,
Yes,
it is
the
a prequel.
ending.
Yeah.
Ending is gonna set up for Avengers 2.
Yeah, I was thinking about something else. So, is it going to be Captain America 3 or Superman versus Batman? I already have my answer.
Yeah, you want the Batman because you're a Batman fan.
That's and the Captain America movie. Fuck it, I don't know. Like I enjoyed Man of Steel a lot. I watched Captain America, didn't enjoy that as much. The second one, I don't really. It doesn't look like I care for. So it's like, okay, I have this one movie where Man of Steel I enjoyed, and it has Batman, who I really enjoy. And then there's Captain America. There's only one of him, so it's like, who gives a shit? And yeah.
I'm gonna say Superman, Batman, because I think Captain America 2 is gonna be the last one that they use the actor for Captain America. I think they're doing someone else for Captain America 3.
No, that's Iron Man, supposedly. Captain America is still supposed to be the same guy. Iron Man.
I thought Captain America said he's gonna stop after Avengers 2.
I don't believe so. He's probably signed a huge
What's his
contract.
name?
Chris Evans. But Robert Downey Jr. he signed up to like Iron Man 3 and shit, and he's already done all that in Avengers and all that. So he might not even be in the second movie, Avengers.
He will. He better be.
He probably will, but they might even kill his character because like all the suits are dead from Iron Man 3 and all that shit. So
Yeah, but he can rebuild them easily.
he's
He's a
he might
billionaire.
be giving up. Didn't he take out the chess piece at the end of the movie? I don't remember.
No, he just blew up
I
his
didn't
stuff
watch Iron Man
and started.
3.
Yeah,
It
Chris
wasn't.
Evans will make 2 more Marvel movies after Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 more after that. I thought he was done.
So an Avengers movie and Captain America 3. So Kudo, which one you didn't answer?
I don't like superhero movies
No,
anymore.
you
So.
gotta pick.
Neither
Fukuda.
Gotta fucking pick.
I would not watch either one. So
You made me shake up this bottle, and you're not even gonna give me a good answer.
no, yeah, chill your tits, bro.
Kudo picks Batman and Superman. I approve.
I don't like DC at all. In Marvel, I don't care about Captain America. So
No, you had your chance. What if
What
it was
if
Captain
some oth-
Japan?
Captain Japan, I might watch. I feel like he'd have a sword and some crazy Kamehameha powers. Yeah, I would watch that.
Probably be like a born from
What other Marvel people you think are gonna be in Captain America?
Which I don't.
second one.
We're like other
Falcon.
superheroes. Think Falcon's gonna be in it?
He's already confirmed. It's a black
Billy
guy.
Falcon punch.
What about that girl from Avengers? I can't
Black
remember her
Widow.
name.
She's in it.
Yeah, Black Widow.
She-
Yeah, I was about
Isn't
to
she
say.
getting her own movie?
Is she getting her own movie?
I think so.
I don't think so. She's
Also?
barely able to she might. I don't know, but like I know she's
Pretty hot.
pregnant.
She's pregnant now? Oh yeah, that's right.
She's pregnant, so like they're gonna have to rush her scenes for the Avengers.
Yeah,
2.
because they moved her scenes up before everybody else's.
Yeah. So
That only lasts 9 months, right? Then you can make another movie after.
if she wants.
Yeah, think about her kid then, dog.
Celebrities don't have to think about anything. They hire people to think for them. All right, they just memorize lines.
You gotta get back in shape though. After
Yeah.
her
Have you seen a celebrity that just had a kid, dude? Give them a month, bam, they're fucking back to.
Kim
Pretty
Kardashian doesn't even look like she had a kid.
She probably had surgery.
I don't know.
I don't consider her good looking. Really.
I feel though she's all fake already. So.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's not natural at all.
2 more
All
things before we wrap it up. First, the creators of Boondocks, which is for Kuda because I know he's a fan, are working on a new series and it's been greenlit by Adult Swim. It's going to be called Black Jesus. It's going to be.
I heard Boondocks season 4 is coming out. I don't care about Black Jesus.
But you didn't even know the synopsis.
It's black. I feel like it's gonna be offensive. Okay, to some people.
It's
yeah,
a new half-hour live-action series.
live action.
Yep, and the show finds Jesus living in present-day Compton, California.
If it was Morgan Freeman, I'd watch it. Just saying.
On a daily mission to spread love and kindness throughout the neighborhood with the help of his small but loyal, downtrodden followers.
Okay.
Sounds really interesting.
I'll pass.
You're not gonna watch Black Jesus?
No, dude.
What's fucking Black Jesus?
No. I have a higher standard for TV that I need to watch. All right, so
Watch it.
Lame.
So good.
no, it's got to be up there with House of Cards, or I'm not watching it. All
He
right?
doesn't like superhero stuff.
I don't like
So
superhero
you
stuff.
should actually check out Arrow. I think you might like it.
Every superhero movie made in the last, like, I'm gonna say 5 years has just been a copy and paste pretty much of the last one. And I'm tired of it.
You're dumb.
Oh yeah, you're dumb. You're dumb for analyzing a piece of work and saying, hey, they are following the same fucking formula for every one of these movies. I'm
How
not
so?
interested.
How so?
How so?
Yes. Explain.
Oh,
Bad guy, good guy,
my
good guy wins.
God.
That's,
Yes,
that's fucking every movie. That's an
That's
action
movies,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch those anymore. Okay, because
Oh,
they're
sorry, you're so
fucking
sophisticated.
boring, dude.
So
There's a clearly defined hero. There's a clearly defined villain. Okay, they might go through some inner, turmoil or whatever, but it's still the same shit in the end, dude. It's like, okay, good guy's gonna win. You already know the outcome of the movie before you watch
Kudo,
it.
what do you watch? Because every genre is the same.
No, it doesn't. There's
line.
there's movies where you don't know who the good guy is. They make morally, twisted decisions, and it's not clearly defined good versus evil. Good's always gonna win.
Almost every
No.
movie, you know who the good guy is, and you know who
No,
the bad
you
guy
don't.
is.
You know the good
No,
guy's
you
always
don't.
gonna win.
No.
No, that's not true.
It's just like Breaking Bad, dude. There was no clear-cut good guy, bad guy. Okay, there was a guy who was good, doing bad things for a good outcome, but then started to become bad. That's the kind of dynamic I'm fucking looking for. I don't need this cookie cutter shit that superhero movies have become. Okay, they're like the epitome of cookie cutter. Okay, I can't watch them anymore.
That's the whole genre: good guy, bad guy, good guy.
Yes,
save
and
the
you
day.
always know good guy's gonna win, save the day. Okay, movie's
Fuck
over.
no, I did
credits.
not know what was gonna happen in The Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, you're full of shit if you didn't think Batman was gonna win. Okay.
You obviously never watched it.
I did, okay. Okay.
He fucking
Those
killed himself
Batman
at the end.
movies have kind of been like all the same pretty much. It's like, okay, Batman, he's, got this past. They always got to get the origin story out of the way, which I've seen 100 fucking times already. And then it's like, okay, Batman looks like he's going to lose. Batman, goes away, comes back, and he fucking saves the day. It's basically the Rocky movies, like replayed over and over again, except with Batman instead of
Rocky,
Boxer.
Good guy, bad guy. Go
Yeah.
People like
At
to
least
see
in
good
Rocky,
people.
no, at least in Rocky 1, he lost to Apollo Creed, okay? Fuck that shit.
So you're just saying you want to see the good guy die? That's what.
No, I just need more intellectual twists and turns other than just, it's the same thing over and over again, dude. I
Go to a
can't stand
fucking museum and stare at a piece of art.
I
and analyze
will.
the shit out of it.
I prefer it.
What does it
It's
mean?
painting. This
I'd
finger painting.
much rather have that, dude, than this cookie cutter bullshit. That's all it is. Okay, I can't sit through a superhero movie anymore. I can't do it.
You're gay.
I loved them. Nope, I loved them,
Okay.
and then I was like, hey, this is exactly like the last three I've seen. Okay, I don't want to watch these
So
anymore.
what about games? You're not gonna play games
That's
anymore?
why I
Games
don't
have good
play
guys?
a lot of mainstream games anymore because
Oh, he's
they're
a
fucking
hipster now.
cookie
He's a
cutter.
hipster.
He's a hipster.
No, I don't do that shit, dude. I haven't played a mainstream game in like the last 6 or 7 months because one, availability, and I don't have the interest to waste time on that stuff anymore. If it's not new and exciting, I don't care anymore. Not worth my time. It's not worth my time.
Chill down there, hipster bro.
No.
He's not mainstream.
Yeah.
Life's short. To
Indie-
Except for
Indie-
Starstorm Citizen,
Shit.
it's mainstream. But he's gonna play it.
Yeah, I was a fan of this before it was mainstream. Fucking.
I don't care, dude. I don't care about being a fan before it's mainstream.
I was
It's
uncool before uncool was cool.
It's different, and I'm interested in it, and I.
But
am
it's
excited.
mainstream.
No, it's not mainstream yet. That's the whole. It's the epitome
It's
of
mainstream.
anti-corporatism. No, don't give me that shit mainstream, dude.
It's mainstream.
No, until every other game company, does what they did and completely crowdsource a game and develop it with the fans the whole way through, then it's not mainstream.
Yeah,
okay,
Star Citizen's not
it's
mainstream.
not mainstream, dude. It could get there eventually after
When
it's
it
released.
releases, it will be mainstream.
I hope so, dude, because
Luckily-
then it means it's gonna grow and grow and grow and be awesome. But it's still different than everything else out there, and that's why.
Right now, but I'm saying as soon as it releases, mainstream.
No, there might be cookie cutters of it once it comes out and it's a proven success. But
Yeah,
until
People
then,
want to make money, so they'll copy it, and it's gonna be mainstream.
yeah, I don't care. It's new and fresh right now, and that's the whole thing with trends. Okay, it's new and then it isn't. If it was, if it was the case of everything just becoming mainstream, then you wouldn't be playing or doing anything new and exciting. So, yeah, I'm not gonna limit
Sticking to
myself.
indie games.
I'm just not gonna be playing any more Call of Duty fucking copies.
Okay, hipster Cooter, you're gonna have to calm down. I kind of want to end this show tonight.
Hurry, God.
You're
See, he
going
doesn't
on a
even
rant,
wear socks
hipster
and
dude.
sandals because they're so cool. He puts his
You
sandal on and
rock.
puts a sock over it. He's that
Fuck
cool.
that, dude. I don't wear sandals.
Stop
Fucking win-
agitating hipster Cuda. So last but not least, we talked about a Last of Us movie because they confirmed it. Well, now we actually have some background on the movie, and it's actually going to be a game adaptation. So no original story for the Last of Us movie. It's going to be a copy and paste right onto the screen.
A really bad copy and paste. They're gonna have to skip tons of shit unless they want to make a 5-hour long movie.
Yeah.
And interesting fact, Last of Us has passed 6 million sales.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Is that good? Like, what's good sales for a game now?
I have no idea. It all depends on if they make their money back and then how much profit margin they have. So. And I honestly don't know how
make $1 billion, but they'll 800 million. It's good sales, but it's not good for the company.
Yeah, I have no idea like what
Yeah,
they spent
yeah,
to
not how much
develop.
they spent. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's good. That seems like a big number.
It does.
It's pretty big. It's good.
6 million. Shit.
Yeah, I really like it. So.
And lots of awards. So that's cool.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be it for What's Crackin' 79. I hope you guys enjoyed. Kuda, are we having What's Crackin' next week?
No,
How about the week
Hashtag blame
after?
Kuda.
the week after probably not.
Oh my
Hashtag
God,
blame
hipster
Kuda,
Kuda
truly.
over here.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
I don't know. Here, let me check my calendar.
What's
Let me see if I
cracking with all these celebrities getting too mainstream? Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah,
mainstream,
mainstream.
bro. Goddamn. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay. Wait, no. The weekend after next, I might be here. I might be able to squeeze you into my busy schedule.
Uh-oh.
But next weekend, definitely not. No, I got.
He's got plenty of hipster things to do.
Dude, I do. I want to go to museums and climb mountains and
And drink
you know,
coffee.
drink
Yeah.
coffee out of a
Starbucks.
little thimble or something. Like yeah,
Yeah, that's the hipster life. Hashtag hipster Kuda.
yeah.
And
yeah. I'm gonna wear no shoes at all. Fuck it, because
Where do
yeah,
you stand
it's
on
much.
underwear?
It's much, more efficient for your feet and your health to walk barefoot. That's what I heard. So,
Man, get the freaking shoes that are in the shape of your foot with the toes and everything.
No, it's not the same. I need to
Those
be
are
hip.
actually really cool.
I need to be hipper, all right? Hipper. Let's go.
Hipper. Bro, get those. Then wear sandals. Boom, shoes and
Now,
shoes.
I have to be the hippest, apparently. I'm going to teach my kids that word this week. Hippest. You be the hippest kids you know how to be, all right? Y'all mean? Y'all mean.
Yeah, Ming. Yes.
so
Wait, no.
keep up
Hey,
with every, keep up
You've
with
been
every.
interrupting gangster.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. So keep up with everything that's going on the channel, and that's gonna be it. So I want to thank you guys for listening, and yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Until then, guys, peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
Hipster Kuda.